Adopted son does unthinkable to his parent. Oh my goodness.
And screamed and banged on our door and rang the doorbell, screaming, I need help, I need help. Took me a second to register what was going on. We opened the door and the person's gone. So everything's free and vacant room here. The house across the street is empty. The whole door is empty. Oh, there's a whole bunch of blood outside. We need an ambulance now. Unless we... There's someone who wants a cell phone. Yeah, there's blood on my son's door. On your son's door. Oh, okay, I need you to lock the door. It's there. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
As authorities rush to the scene, the first officer arrives to find a male covered in blood getting into a car. Despite officers giving commands, the male drives off, leading to a pursuit captured on silent dash cam.
I rolled up and he was down in the car covered in blood and fell.
Silent dash
Within
cam.
minutes, the suspect drives into the opposite lanes of traffic.
What the heck?
It's going to be wrong way now. Wrong way, northbound lane and southbound lane. Every 10, you want to start Air 1. That's 10-4. Northport, we can get Air 1 if you're available.
Soon after, other officers arrive to deal with the crime scene.
You have a lengthy blood trail going to several houses. I'm continuing to search, but there's a very large amount of blood throughout this. Did you see which way the person went? Or if it's a male or a female?
There's a footprint over there.
Yeah, I see that. Well, they went to the neighbor's house and everything. There's blood all over their door and everything.
Well, that's my daughter's car. There should be a black car parked down in the swale. That's
Okay.
the neighbor's kid's car.
That's the neighbor's kid's car?
Yeah.
Because they're chasing a car right now.
I watched it leave that way.
And they're chasing a car right now. There's a car not stopping because someone was covered in blood. There's a male.
I mean, he's a little dude.
Let me go check with. I'm gonna check with that neighbor because there's blood all over that front door. So
Yeah.
I'll be back with you guys in a minute. I just seen the 14. The caller's not sure if this was a male or a female that was bleeding.
Oh.
Drake, come here. I can't get a hold of.
Washington 3, we got a large amount of blood at the front door.
Yeah. Well, this isn't the call. The caller's that one. They got blood, but this one, when I was walking, it led straight to this. But there's no one answering.
Let me go check this house over here, Alex.
Yeah.
They're getting on to 75 southbound, 75 southbound. Did you check this blood?
What's that? That one has nothing. It just and you can follow it. It goes. I'm not getting any answer. That's why I'm not really a fan of this one.
Does that look like it's in or out? That kind of looks out.
It's hard to tell. It looks like they were at the, because if you look, there's blood on the door handle. So I don't know if they were trying the door handle or what, but the neighbor that called said that there's usually a black car parked in this swale. So what I don't like is
Black car, yeah.
black car. They're chasing one.
14,
We have a dog barking,
So that's...
and it goes straight from here. They're leaving, and there's none. So basically, I followed the blood trail from there. It comes here. It almost seems like they left out here and walked right over there, and then jumped in the car.
So the car was parked over there?
No, Reg said it was
Wait,
parked 2 houses to the east.
why
which
is there so
right
much
here.
blood?
It was parked here. And they said it's usually there's a younger male that lives here in a black with a black car.
We don't know who lives here.
We don't.
Or no answer.
The footprints, we're not going to answer. There's a dog. I haven't checked yet because there's blood on the door handle. But actually, I'll switch to the other gloves. All the footprints lead out. There's none that are going in. It goes straight through the yard out to the road and then goes right to that.
We need to try to do a safety sweep.
I agree. That's why I'm going to throw some actual gloves on.
It's locked.
Is it?
Yep.
Messina's in the back.
Duh.
He's covering rear. 66 seconds per unit on scene. Northport Police Department.
officers discover a brutal scene. 49-year-old Robbie Tower and 51-year-old Jennifer Tower lay inside, having been stabbed to death. Blood covers multiple rooms, and near the kitchen sink, diluted blood and a stained towel suggest the killer tried to wash up before fleeing the scene. The vehicle pursuit ended soon after when officers successfully deployed stop sticks. However, the suspect is able to bolt from the car before jumping a fence to escape officers on foot.
Bruh.
If you want to keep securing the back, because we're going to have to put this as a crime scene. They're right inside, basically right inside the front door, right in the living room. So here, you can, it's all here. It's on this side. Follow it, it comes right out here, and it follows all the way right over to the... Okay. It doesn't go to this house, it skips it and goes to them.
I'm gonna grab my tape and I'll start on side 4.
Okay, sounds good. Let me go talk to the sergeant and let him know.
Hello. I'm Sergeant Taylor. I'm the shift supervisor. Okay. We have detectives coming out. They're going to want to talk to you. Those the people that live over there really well? You do? Okay.
We've only been here since January. They're the nicest people.
Do you know who was driving that black Chevy?
His son.
Okay.
Yes.
You know my name and everything?
Remember his
He's
name?
kind of shady.
Like I said, we have detectives coming out. I know they want to speak to you, so if you guys just bear with us. I'm not going to ask you to stay out here in the driveway. Okay. So she's right here. You got blood up by your front door?
Over here. Yeah. You can follow the trail. I didn't see the blood yet. I hadn't opened the door. We didn't open anything.
Yeah, if you guys want to go inside your house, you can go in there, wait in there if you need anything. They'll have you knock on the door, or knock on the door in there. Yeah, just make sure no one, make sure no one goes over on that side. Appreciate it. Hey, Adam, we got blood trail all over here too. No, all the way here.
Let's see if there's anybody there, and then we'll check the back.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's our car. That house is vacant.
Oh, okay.
Us three right here are the only... He's out of town. There's no one at your house?
There's no one at that house?
Okay. His son is at the house.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm alright.
I'm Officer Spiegel. I don't know if did your dad or anyone call you?
No,
Okay,
I
so-
was texting my parents now because I saw
Okay, the neighbor's on the phone, I think, with him, because we were just canvassing the area because of a disturbance that happened. Did you happen to hear anything? Like,
No, I'm sorry, I was video games, headphones.
oh, okay. Do you happen to know the people that live across at all?
I know Rob and I think Jennifer.
Okay, would that be like, did you know their son?
I have seen him, but I haven't actually talked to him.
Okay, you never met him or anything?
No.
Okay.
Police identified the suspect as
Whoa, that's
21-year-old Dima Tower, who was adopted from Ukraine as a teen by his now deceased adoptive parents. His identity was determined via witness statements, in addition to his driver's license and title inside the abandoned vehicle. Inside the home, officers found more evidence. A knife within a butcher's block by the kitchen sink had traces of blood on it. A second knife was recovered from the parents' bedroom, discovered behind a nightstand displaying their wedding portrait. With no suspect in custody, police released Dima's information to the public. Hours later, he was spotted about 3 miles away from his abandoned vehicle at a Shell gas station, purchasing a tea with cash. The clerk later testified she noticed his bloody hands and overall dirty appearance. Officers arrived within minutes, and his arrest was caught on surveillance video. He
That's
reportedly
crazy.
did not resist officers during his apprehension. He was quickly brought to a cruiser to be searched before being transported to jail.
Just verifying this individual is in custody, correct?
You got anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me? Knife, guns, anything like that? No drugs? No. Yeah. Your name Dima? Yeah, right.
Responding units, you can slow it down.
Are you gonna pick that up? Yeah, I'm going to. Mention up. No, I don't know who you are. Dima. Spread your feet, partner. Spread your feet. Okay. You guys need a bag or something for stuff? Yeah.
Look at me. I gotta take a picture of you. Hey,
I'll take it forward.
Just roll down his window. We said they saw him out back.
Dude, I was literally walking outside to call Brooks, and this guy goes, hey, he goes, that guy you guys are looking for, he's out back.
He's fine. Yeah, I don't think he's going to. He's not going to the hospital, right, Kate? No.
I think Sergeant was taking back to PD.
good job, man. Good job.
I need to get a picture of him for Lieutenant
You guys want him back to the PD?
and then get him back to the PD right as quick as you can.
Hey, Dave, one more picture. Come on. Come on. Because he needs it.
I'm on right here. Stand right here. Everybody just kind of shield right here.
Yeah.
Stand,
Dave, come on.
get out. Look at me.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, good enough. I think so. You get him back.
Oh, absolutely.
Is he just walking out here?
Yeah,
he's literally walking right behind the show.
Behind the show.
He was like trying to snatch a car or what?
No, he was just casually walking, and we come out and we see him.
Did he run?
No, dude.
He was. I had a gun on him the second I saw him.
Good job, dude.
Got a gun on him? Oh, you had a gun on him.
Want to stand up? I'll take those handcuffs off you. You're not gonna do anything stupid, right?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever been read your Miranda warning before? Do you know what that is?
What is that?
Have you ever seen cop shows and movies? So a Miranda
That's
warning.
how I know how to get away from you real well. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand what that means?
I do.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
It's too complicated.
I'm sure there's several different reasons why this happened. We just want to hear your side.
Why?
Because you know what? You're a human being. You're not that bad of a kid. Come on.
Huh? You don't know me.
Well, let me get to know you.
Don't need to.
Are you hungry?
Will be. Because I was in survival mode last night.
Do you want a sandwich or something?
That would be nice.
We'll get you one. I have kids that are around your age also, so I try to treat everybody like I would want somebody to treat my kids. Whatever happened last night, it's all right to talk about it.
I'm not the one to talk about it.
You don't want to give your side of the story.
It was wrong. That's it.
Here, take a minute and you want to eat or do you want to?
Yeah.
It's like a breakfast sandwich.
I promise you'll feel a lot better to talk about it.
You're just a bunch of Americans, so you will not understand.
I know you're from the Ukraine, right?
Wow.
I know the war is devastating over there.
Why does it matter?
Well, I'm just making conversation, that's it. So did you not get along with your parents?
Talking about it doesn't make me feel better. They're strangers. They say they want to bring you into your family, but where I come from, it's not that easy. Should have stayed in Ukraine.
You should have stayed in Ukraine.
This country is a shithole.
So what don't you like about this country?
Every American asks me that. Huh? You blind?
Well, probably because I was born here, so
Yeah,
I mean.
well, you've been fooled and you don't know nothing about what's wrong with this country.
Did you know your neighbors down the street?
I don't give a about neighbors.
You used to go over there and he use his tools or something?
Working on your car?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I really care about neighbors, though. I'm just using people.
Is that what you did last night? You used your parents?
No.
You said you used people.
Yeah, because there's not that many good people around, so I don't care.
Is it something that set you off? Were you protecting yourself?
I'm pretty sure you know it.
Help me understand what happened last night.
Rage.
Rage has to come from somewhere,
Yeah.
there has to be some reason. It's a lot of rage to keep bottled up.
We've been through so much shit. We've been arguing and
About what?
family issues.
A background check showed this wasn't Dima's first run-in with police. Reports say his adoptive parents called authorities several times between 2018 and 2020 over alleged assaults, one reportedly leaving Robbie with a black eye. They also reported him missing more than once, and each time, officers found him. In another incident, someone called 911 after spotting Dima near an elementary school with a BB gun, later revealed to be a gift from his adoptive mother. He told officers he only planned to shoot toy army men, which he had in his pocket, and he was released. At one point, Robbie asked officers to Baker Act Dima, Florida's law allowing a 72-hour psychiatric hold during a mental health crisis, but authorities said his behavior didn't meet the criteria and no detention was made. His Florida criminal record shows charges for battery and obstructing justice by threatening an informant. The witness statement, presumably written by Dima's adoptive father, details Dima punching with closed fists and attempting to knock the phone out of his adoptive father's hand while he called 911. Those charges were later dropped. After that, his adoptive parents reportedly sent Dima to live with relatives in West Virginia for a time. Relatives say Robbie insisted Dima return to Florida, having forgiven him and wanting to help him start over once again. Robbie and Jessica gave him a bank card and purchased him a vehicle, the same vehicle he used to escape custody for their murder.
Why did you move back down here? Because weren't you living in West Virginia?
Because I should have never came to this country.
What do you do for work or hobbies and stuff?
Hobbies. I don't find other young men like me who want to be friends and want to do stuff. I don't know what to say.
Take your time. We're in no rush.
Yeah, sure, I might be a lot tough for this in my life.
I don't know. That's not up to us. But it also depends on what your side of the story is.
Right now, all I have is what I can see.
I want to understand you.
Most of the people I talk to, they don't understand shit.
Well, why don't you try us out?
What I want to know is how did you find me?
I think it was just out of luck. but you evaded us for many hours, so you're pretty good at what you were doing. Did they scratch you in the fight? I know you have a lot of scratches and stuff like that.
These are all from running away from police because I had to crawl through French bushes, swimming through a few canals too. Came across many fences.
The barbed wire.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't stop me.
It's either your side of the story or we just go with what the scene says. What it looks like is a monster was in there, two, helpless people. I don't think you're that person. I mean, I've only talking to you for whatever, 20 minutes. I think that there's a lot more to it.
There is.
What?
But what does it get us?
Maybe you can tell me how really bad you are.
It has a lot to do with everything that I've been through and the anger that's inside me. You see this scene from what happened, like, why do you have to come in here and ask me about it?
If you give your side of the story, maybe people will go, I can understand that. If
I
you
don't care
just,
if people feel for me.
but if you, you may later on. My grandfather was from Poland, came over here. He's long gone, but he saw a lot of things. So I would like to understand a little bit more about you, maybe what you saw and what you did. I can relate because my grandfather was over there.
In today's United States, there's not much to like about it. Back in the 40s, it was good, but look around today.
Well, I understand. I don't see the same America that I grew up in. But I also, when everybody came in and basically tortured his family, the Germans, the SS, all that stuff, he had to run. Luckily, he did, because I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I want to run. I want to go back to Ukraine.
Did you say to your parents that you were going to go back to Ukraine, and did they put up a fight with you or something?
No, it's not that. Personally, I want to go back to Ukraine because I'm sick and tired of living in this country. Put enough with all this. In America, yeah, you get whatever you want. Life's easy, but I don't see it like that.
How do you see it?
I'm basically a nobody coming from nowhere. My adopted parents never taught me anything.
Do you call them mom and dad, or do you call them something else?
We used to.
Did you use a knife, or was it something else?
Yeah, the kitchen knife.
The kitchen knife? The silver-handled one?
Yeah, I dropped the first one and then I went to grab the second one.
Did it break off?
What made you get the second one?
Was your dad sleeping?
Yep.
Did you guys have a fight prior to this?
No.
It just raged?
I'm mentally ill.
Were you diagnosed with something? Or?
No, I diagnosed myself.
What did you diagnose yourself with?
It's just I know that, the stuff that I think about it, it's not right.
What do you think about?
I don't like the people I'm with, so I'm just gonna kill them. You said you wouldn't try to understand. It's hard to explain.
So have you had these thoughts for most of your life as a...
No, just came up because of all the anger.
You're sitting in your car and you just came up with this, that you were gonna do something now.
It came out before that, days before that. And I tried to get back with them and have us be family again, but it didn't seem like it was working out. So it feels like nothing's going right for me.
What happened when you went to the bedroom? Your dad was sleeping. What happened?
Just stabbing.
Did you pick your dad because you knew that you had to disable him first?
Yeah.
Did he wake up after you stabbed him?
You're asking kind of weird questions.
We know that he got out of bed somehow.
Yeah, you want me to stop?
Where was your mom at?
Right there.
She was next to him?
Why are you asking me these questions? What is it gonna get me? I'm still gonna go to prison, so.
Do you think you should go to prison?
Well, that would be the obvious consequence.
So your dad starts getting up out of bed.
No, he wasn't. He was sleeping.
And you stabbed him?
Yep.
Do you remember how many times?
Countless. Going around the
Countless.
house, trying to fight me back.
Did you stab him out in the living room or
Yep.
leaving out of the bedroom?
Yep.
Where was your mom at?
Going around the neighborhood asking for help.
Was she on her phone?
Possibly. Some called the police.
Did she hit you or anything, or try to fight you off, or?
She's a woman. What do you think she's gonna do? Yo, what do you know? I stabbed both of them. Like, why are you asking me questions that are obvious?
I don't know for sure what happened in there.
You know I did.
Did she go out the front door?
Yep. I told her to get back inside.
And she kept going?
No, she went back inside.
Where was your dad at that point?
Dad, you basically get an idea of what this is. You're trying to get my side of the story, but I just brutally stabbed my adopted parents. What is there to get?
When your mom came back in the house, what happened?
Well, did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, I know.
Did she listen to you? She comes back. Do you guys talk at all?
Yeah, I tried to talk to her.
How did that conversation go?
It was a monologue.
So did you stab her already at that time? At that point?
After I finished saying what I had to say.
Do you remember what your mom said at all last night when you guys were talking after you had killed your dad?
Did she say she loved you?
She said I'm bleeding, call the ambulance.
What did you tell her?
I just ignored it. Like, why would I do that?
Did you have a feeling of remorse after you stabbed your mom and she's asking for an ambulance?
No, I don't feel anything. I mean, you're asking very disturbing questions, like.
Disturbing questions?
Yeah, it's disturbing.
Is it starting to get to you now?
It's not like it's given to me, it's just, why would you be asking me that?
After you said what you had to
How
say
would
to
you
her,
be
then you
asking
stabbed
that?
her.
Yes.
Where at?
A lot of places, like don't you already know this?
And she laid right there.
No, she terrified me back.
She wasn't crying, pleading for her life or anything.
She was.
So you stabbed her in the throat? Was that the last time you stabbed her, or you kept stabbing her?
I kept stabbing her.
Where was the dog at? In the master bedroom?
Yeah. I wouldn't kill the dog because there's no reason to kill the dog.
Yeah.
What was the reason to kill your parents?
Give us one reason.
I don't like him.
Did your adopted family love you?
Yeah, they love me, but it was not always about love my family. I'm not trying to tell you that I try to control my parents. That's not what it is. I'm not that up in the head, you know. Like, you know, who's the household of the house? The man is,
Yeah,
right?
it's different whoever you ask, you know.
Well, it's different whoever you ask because this country is so f***ed up, but the answer is man. My adopted mom would, you know, sometimes act like she's the household.
Did that set you off?
No, many reasons.
Yeah, it just
That's just one of the reasons.
Did they ever hurt you?
No.
I know it's eating at you, man. I can tell some stuff happened. There's something that's making you feel that way.
Other stuff that's not related to yesterday's situation that made me do it. You don't call police in a family disagreement, you know, that's just a stupid thing to do. They couldn't get me to act a certain way. They have to call police like...
Did the police show up?
Yeah.
They did? So did they argue a lot?
Because of me, yeah, it was all about...
just about you?
My mom, like, cares about me more than my dad does, and then she says that I ruined the marriage.
Who would stick up for you?
Mom would. Being sick and tired of putting up to bullshit that this country has to offer.
What made you take that out on your parents, though? Why did it lead to that? Like, what happened?
Because they're part of it.
Or how much did you drink last night?
I can drink a lot, or I can drink a little. Yesterday was nothing. But it has nothing to do with what happened.
The alcohol didn't affect you?
I've been mad for a long time now.
Did something trigger it, or did you just say, I'm doing it?
I just said I'm doing it. It sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Well, it's your story, so...
Well, it's still a pretty crazy story, though. This is mentally ill. Like, you know that.
It's mental illness, or do you think that it's regret that you had from what happened last night?
It's regret.
What makes you say you're mentally ill?
What I did.
But there's a difference between mentally ill and having rage and being pissed off at someone. Which is it for you?
Well, it's the second one. The way you grow up when you're a child, it's your fundamentals for the rest of your life. If you don't have a good childhood, you're gonna be messed up in the head. I wasn't brought up right. That's why I said mentally ill. Different sides of me, like I said, there's bad me, there's good me, I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have that.
It is messed up, though. And you know it, and I know it.
What you did?
Yeah. The thought was going through my head is I should have left earlier, so, because I know the area, and I could have got away from police.
Did you hear what the police officer said to you?
I don't give a shit.
Did you get a lot of blood on you?
Yep.
Did you try rinsing off, or?
Well, I rinsed most of it off. I had to swim in a few canals, that's how I got everything washed off. I was watching helicopters in Scotland.
Where were you gonna go to?
I was gonna try and go to, like, Orlando port and try to find some kind of ship and get on and leave. I could sneak into the ship because I just want to get the out of here.
So, are you gonna try to go back to the Ukraine, or?
Yep.
Do you wanna eat?
Yep.
That's kind of,
So we have a search warrant for buccal swab and taking hair and stuff like that.
And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of pressure. Is that good? Okay.
Fingernails.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to photograph you.
how tall is he?
I'm gonna ask you to take your shirt off and place it in this bag.
Can I get him on the water?
Can you see if...
Yeah,
Is there a way I can smoke cigarette?
No, not right now.
What do you mean by not right now? Like, is it possible later, or?
Well, nobody smokes, so...
It is hard to have a conversation about that.
I know, but you did well. I know it sucks, but there was kids, looked like they were from Africa on the refrigerator.
My parents were supporting this girl in Africa. They were sending her money, get her education, and get well fed.
Have you been following what's going on with the war?
Oh yeah, because the news media is full of nonsense. What I do is I go on YouTube and I actually watch the battles themselves, and I get the reports from the guy making a video on how the battle is going. Yeah, I really want to go back to Ukraine. So I've been thinking about it. There's nothing here for me.
There's nothing here for you?
Yeah. There's no way that I can smoke a cigarette anywhere.
Nobody smokes.
Yo, what's up with this guy in the cigarette fam? You just, you know what I mean? Just killed 2 of your adoptive parents, fam.
Anymore.
Relax.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
He said, damn.
Hello.
Hey, hola.
Hello.
Hola. Pretend to hand your...
Alright, cool.
Dima was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of fleeing law enforcement. He pleaded not guilty, and the case went to trial. Interestingly, his defense didn't deny the killings. Instead, they argued the charges should be reduced to second-degree murder or manslaughter, focusing not on whether he did it, but whether it was premeditated. Evidence was presented to jurors, and details of the killings were revealed. Dima had stabbed his adoptive father 68 times and his adoptive mother 79 times, just shy of 150 total stabbings. With all the information laid out, Dima himself took the stand to argue his case.
Should I talk about my life before the orphanage, or?
We will, sure. How did you end up getting to an orphanage?
I'm gonna check for all this.
Yeah, I mean, I'll allow brief background, very, very brief.
You know, maybe I can give a little bit of my personal background or something.
Mr. Tower, the way it's going to work the same with all witnesses. You need to listen to the question and then answer only the question that's been asked of you, okay?
The incident that we're talking about, how long prior to that were you back living with the house? You had just moved back there, correct?
Well, yeah, I assumed that
Do you need a moment, Mr. Tower?
Ask for the...
Remember the jurors, let's take a break. All right, Mr. Gillen, why don't you spend a moment with your client? We can't tolerate this kind of behavior here in the courtroom. I've already spoken to your client about it.
Was that the first time that you had ever had that kind of encounter with police?
Yes.
How'd that make you feel?
Uncomfortable talking.
When you were talking with the police, did you understand everything that they were asking you?
I did.
Did you feel like you answered appropriately, given that you were uncomfortable?
No.
Do you remember talking with them about multiple times having thoughts of killing your parents?
Yeah, I only had those thoughts a couple times.
Did you ever have a plan in place to make that happen?
No, I did not.
I don't think I have anything further, Judge.
State cross-examination.
Are you going to look me in the eye, Mr. Tower? Guess not. What were you thinking about between the time you took that sharp knife and started to stab your father in the dark?
I wasn't thinking anything. What is there to think?
Are you telling this jury that you won't even look in the eye that the people who brought you over here and gave you a home, that you were stabbing them and you didn't think anything of it? Is that what you're saying?
The answer's too complicated for you.
No, it's not a complicated answer.
I was not in my completely right state of mind.
Parents.
They were not my parents. I was temporarily insane, as I said.
Temporarily insane.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Members of the jury, I'm going to ask that you strike that last response.
You made Jennifer and Robbie's life a living hell, didn't you?
Again, there was a lot that went on.
Yes.
Yes, but
Yes.
some adults don't know how to be
Yes.
parents. Yes.
You made their life a living
Yeah, no,
hell.
I didn't. There's some adults don't know how to be parents. You don't know what you're talking about.
In fact,
I came from a harsh environment.
many people come from a harsh
Yeah,
environment
but
and they don't
gotta
kill
know,
their
you
parents.
gotta know how to treat those people correctly so they grow up properly.
Yeah, so how do you need to be treated?
I have been treated. It's too late for that. I'm adult now. If I made their life a living hell, that's probably had something to do with them.
You were thinking about killing your parents for the last several days. Isn't that true?
I only thought this a couple of times. This was not a constant thought in my head.
Okay, so you thought about it at least a couple times before you did it?
No, I thought it one time, and the second time I thought I did it.
You thought about it the first time, and then you put it off. Then you thought about it the second time, and then you went and did it? Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. When you were sitting out in your car, did you decide to kill your parents before you walked in?
Yes.
I don't have anything else. Thank you, Your Honor.
It's important to consider whether or not the killing was done after consciously deciding to do it. I would submit that Mr. Tower doesn't have the ability.
Objections, and may we approach?
No, I'm going to sustain the objection.
Okay.
Sustain the objection.
Thank you.
I'll disregard the last statement by defense counsel.
He proved everything in this case when he took that stand yesterday, and he said, I was sitting in the car thinking about it before I went into the house.
We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1, victim Jennifer Tower. The defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree as charged. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2, victim Robbie Tower. The defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree as charged.
Whoa.
We, the jury, find as follows as to count 3.
First degree?
The defendant is guilty of fleeing to elude a law enforcement officer.
Whoa,
Good
GG's.
afternoon, Mr. Tower.
I just wanted the court to know that Dima didn't just
Wait, who is this? Victim? Victim?
Dima didn't just
Oh, Robbie's father. Oh.
Take your time.
he didn't just kill Robbie and Jennifer. He killed a part of all of us. Dima, look at me.
No, sir. You go ahead and direct your comments to me, okay?
I would like him to change his name while he's in jail. I don't want him to use my name anymore. They were just great people. They were honest. They were religious. Cared about everybody. They saw Dima. They figured they'd give him a chance at life. And it was just a total waste.
Wow.
He says he holds in such high esteem the way of life in Ukraine and that the man
Friends of
should rule
family.
over his family with some sort of an iron fist and that his wife must be subservient to him. But I would like to remind him in the court that the same way of life relegated him ending up in an orphanage where no one cared. He's a coward. Precious. My precious friend. And the man that was like the older brother that I never had.
She could not have loved you more, Dima, than if she gave birth to you herself. I think it's ironic now that hopefully he can spend the rest of his measly existence in a prison in the land that he hates so much.
Robbie was my son. Robbie was my son. And he could not have ever been a better father. He spoiled him. He did everything that he could in Jennifer. And the two of them did everything to make him happy, and they couldn't do enough. My boys want to know, where's Robbie? And I can't explain it to them because they don't understand heaven. I miss him so much. I'm so sorry. I brought them with me so they could see what we're doing for them. I just don't know how he can live with himself. And you're gonna have to think about this for the rest of your life, what you did. You didn't just murder Robbie and Jen, you murdered all of us.
Mr. Gilman, have you spoken to him at all about what he wishes to say?
No.
Wow.
I don't want a single negative comment, harmful contact.
There will be no such words.
This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
We must understand that we live in an unmanly world. And what this means is...
Mr. Tower, I'm not concerned about what world you believe in.
The remorse that I have for my adopted parents, it might be unshown. That doesn't mean it's not felt. There are a lot of fatherless children out there. My apology in this is that nobody want to be held accountable for their actions. And I'm being held accountable for the actions of grown men. So my apology is that I have to be responsible for what Oscar did to his children and what Phil did to his children. And how can I apologize for the mistreatment that Oscar, as a stepfather...
All right, I'm going to have the defendant removed from the stand. He's choosing not to give an apology. Mr. Tower, I don't know what else to say. You seem to be an evil spirit, an evil person.
Evil spirit because you're talking foolish.
Who doesn't seem to have any...
I'm full of remorse. I'm not showing it.
I will at this time, Mr. Tower, sentence you as to count 1. This is for first degree murder of Robbie Tower. I will sentence you to life in prison without the possibility
of parole.
Count 2, an often I do run them concurrent. I know that the defense requested that. We have a unique and clearly a special life in Jennifer Tower as well. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty of count 2, first-degree premeditated murder on Jennifer Tower. I will run this sentence consecutive to count 1. I will sentence you, Mr. Tower, to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Count 3, the fleeing or attempting to elude law enforcement with lights and sirens. I'll adjudicate you guilty. What degree felony? State third. Sentence you to the maximum of 5 years in prison to run concurrent with count 2. I will order that you have...
This is kind of confusing. I don't know, you know, the law stuff, but I don't know the...
No contact whatsoever with Robbie and Jennifer's family.
What about the truth?
Good luck to everyone.
What about the truth? What was he trying to say there? Deemer is currently housed in Florida Department. They're just in the 3rd largest state prison system in the United States. I didn't know that. This is... I don't know what to say. I'm kind of a bit disturbed because, you know, it's not something you see every day, but maybe he will find the truth and the light.
I'm going out, I need to go again. They call me slipping, fucking once, but I don't slip again. That's why